Joins us our good friend, Congressman Mark Green from Tennessee. Congressman, I hope you're doing well.
Todd, doing great. I hope you are.
You know, I am, Congressman. I know we've got a lot of ground to cover, and let's start with the latest on Alejandro Mayorkas. And I just want to say thank you for following through with a campaign promise. And I'm glad to see that he is going to be held accountable in the House of Representatives.
Yeah, we, did our 5-phase investigation that took several months. I would have loved for it to have gone much faster, but, when you're doing the transcribed interviews, getting people under oath and getting the legal stuff all done, it takes a little bit of time, and we needed to be methodical, systematic, and get the information out to the American people. We finished that up in December and then held some impeachment hearings in January, and just this week we did our markup of impeachment articles, and it passed out of committee. Will go to the floor of the House next week.
So, we've been getting this message a lot on the social media platforms. So what? Why are we doing this? Because, clearly the Senate controlled by Democrats, this isn't going to go anywhere. So why are you guys doing what you're doing? It's a softball question, Congressman.
So, look, just because the Senate isn't going to do its job doesn't mean we don't do our job. And let's face it, Alejandro Mayorkas has flaunted the laws written by Congress on a number of levels. Seven different laws that he has basically violated. But in one case, he wrote a memorandum to his field staff to basically break the law. And that law is very clear. You shall detain any criminal alien. And in the law, it actually lists, for example, drug trafficking, human trafficking, murder, all these different, felonies. And it says you shall detain all these people. And Mayorkas sent a letter to the staff saying that is not a reason to detain. I mean, that's blatantly against what Congress has written. And as I recall from my constitutional education days back in grade school and in high school, the Congress writes the laws, the executive branch executes the laws. It's very interesting. The Democrats who did the study on or did the investigation into Iran-Contra, and they published their report, and it says the president and by extension the cabinet secretaries don't get to pick and choose which laws they're going to enforce. They have to enforce the law. And so we've got a cabinet secretary who's lawless. He's lied to Congress under oath, lied to the American people. His lawless actions and his breach of trust with the people, I think we can't tolerate it. If he were a Republican, I'd be doing the same thing. We cannot tolerate an executive branch personnel taking their policy and forcing it on the American people without having it go through the Congress. It's not acceptable.